Hi Virgo, it's Mary with Seer. I changed my reading station around, and so it's in my bedroom now. I had to make room for some situation. Anyway, I know my bookcases are not painted in the back. I'll be working on that, but just thought I'd point it out because I know you'll see it. So I know how you are, Virgo, and like I am. Okay, so thank you for stopping by. This is your weekly tarot, October 1st through the 7th, 2019. Okay, so I have coming apart here reversed, okay? And coming apart reversed talks about you're in a situation that something's happening where even with all your skills, you're unable to navigate your way through it, okay? And it talks about the beginning of a maze. This is the beginning of a maze that you just don't have. That it's like you, basically there's no way for you to win, okay? There's no way for you to win. There's no way for you to get the upper hand here. There just isn't. So you're being advised to back out the best way you can. And it's very strange. It's a very strange card. To leave it be and to back out best way you can, because this situation is going to keep you safe in the future. It's like practice for a red flag that you're going to see later in your life. And I mean, we may see more here, but this is something about you being protected in a divine way. But the memory, the experience is going to be invaluable. So why is this happening? So you will know in the future how to protect yourself or be warned away from a certain kind of danger. So I don't know what you're going through, but I'm sorry for what you're going through. Okay? Okay, so the second card is the Sun, which is really great. This is from your Angel and Ancestors deck. And this card talks about it being your season now. So you go through this, and then your season is on the horizon. And it says even if things aren't really great and awesome and open and successful right now, it is coming. Okay? So let's go through the cards. So right now I'm looking at the side of coming apart, reversed. Okay? That is a 10, so it's the end of a cycle. I'm not sure if I said that because I had to re-record a couple times. So I have the Six of Earth here. So the Six of Earth, the lighting I'm still kind of trying to get right, so I apologize for not being able to see them so well. I'm being blinded by that light bulb too. Holy moly. But anyway, Six of Earth talks about reciprocity and relationships in life. And that's a good card, right? And then we have the Call, and this is about judgment. But this is also, the Call is judgment, it's 20, but it's reversed. So you may be talking about a cycle that you've been going round and round with, something that you can't seem to finish, something that you, let me keep going, okay? Hang on, stay with me. And then Seven of Waters, so reversed. So it's like the Seven of Cups reversed. So this is, you have all these choices, but none of them are good choices. So maybe it seems like you've been making not the right choice, right? It's like, I can't navigate through this. I can't win at this. There's no good choices here, you know, but it's part of a cycle, okay? And then we have Fortune's Wheel, or the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This one looks pretty good. Anyway, and this is number 10. I can't hardly see it. Number 10. So this is whatever cycle this is, you've been stuck. And your abundance, okay, your abundance has been stuck because of the cycle. It's like, I can't get past this. I can't get the kind of success that I want. And therefore, it's affecting your, you know, maybe it's abundance in relationships, abundance in work. Could be, well, it's tangible things. Okay? All right, so stay with me here. Then we have the Tower reversed. So Tower reversed can mean two things to me as a reader. One is you're trying not to face the tower. You're trying not to just let everything crumble so you can start over. And that kind of is the way it feels here. Okay. The second thing is it's already fallen and you're trying to fix it. You know, maybe you realize you had to back out. And so now you're kind of looking at everything and just going over like, God, and it seems like nothing's going right and stuff like that. But I feel like you're taking it with it, like kind of in stride. I mean, you're trying to understand what's a bigger picture here, and that's the best way to be. But that's the way it feels. It feels like you're not hanging on to, you're not, I'm flipped around, it not being, like it doesn't feel like you're feeling sorry for yourself. And that's where you really learn, when you can kind of go, what am I missing here? What am I missing? Because the moment you start playing the victim, then your thinking is different. It's not as positive, even though you're going through a negative part of the cycle. Does that make sense? So then you're looking at this, and this is the 7 of Earth, which is the 7 of Pentacles. And this is where you're looking at, I want to build, though. I want to build this, whatever you want to build. But you're going from, this is good, though. Even with all this stuff going on, you're going from the 6 to the 7. From wanting equal give and take, reciprocity, to the 7 being able to build it. So somehow, whatever you had to back out and get away from might have been just directing you in the right place. So sometimes these kind of lessons are about, you just can't make it happen here because you're supposed to be over there. Okay, so the next time something like that happens, you won't waste the energy or the time or whatever you feel like, whatever time is taken, because you'll go, oh, okay, but it's something that's really important in the future. So maybe there's a part of you that feels that that's why you're taking it more in stride, like, what am I not seeing, right? Okay, so now we have the sun. We're going to look at the sun. Okay. We have the 5 of air. So the 5 of air is basically the 5 of swords. And this, hang on 1 second. So this can speak of battles or something like that, but it feels like here, see, air swords is emotions, thinking, well, actually thinking, speaking, and information. Okay, so what was the third one? Anyway, so the 5 of swords, it's like, maybe what happened is kind of having you kind of going around in circles trying to understand. And that would be the normal place, you know. Most people would be there. And again, it doesn't feel too negative, okay, because it's just about sorting out the thoughts and what happened and the actions. It feels like, okay, that would be the normal process. But sometimes you can't always understand why people act the way they did, or the situation went the way it did otherwise, than you being redirected or learning something for future reference, okay? So if you can make peace with that part of it is what they're kind of pointing out, okay? So then we have the Chariot. Now here, see, this is the new direction. This is like, that's why here's your new direction, okay? So, like, everything kind of happens for a reason in a way, you know. This is your new direction, and know that, I don't know, does it feel better when you backed out and started moving in another direction? Because that's the other thing, it'll be the way you feel, okay? But this is forward movement, positive movement, okay? Okay, now, 10 of Swords reversed. So, upright is saying backstabbing, betrayal, and stuff like this. Reverse, as a reader for me, we're trying to release that. You're trying to get past that. The backstabbing, betrayal. And this card always reminds me of when people kind of go after you. And they're cruel, okay? Reverse is saying, I'm trying to make peace with what happened so I can release it, so you can move forward. And that is a really important part, because the Chariot and then the releasing, you know, this can block your abundance, okay? So that's just something that to keep in mind. When you feel stuck, it's because you're blocking it and you have to lighten up or just go, look, that's, when you start, those patterns of thoughts go, and they hurt, it's not mine anymore, this is not mine, you know, unless it is yours, then you can deal with that part of it, right? Okay, so the good news is you go to the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Earths. So this is, so you have the 6th, 7th, and then you have the 8th over here. So forward movement to the 8th. This is really amazing, because this is the mastery, the card of mastering your life, your job, your relationships, you know, mastery. So forward movement, growing, learning, and not repeating the cycles. Because when judgment is reversed, it's about repeating the cycle, you know. And this is good, because this is you learning and saying, I'm just going to back out of that and I'm going to go over here. Just because our past changed doesn't mean that our success is any less, because that's part of the success, is knowing when to shift, right? Okay, so then now we have the Page of Water. So this is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is love. You're starting to have love. It's that 1 cup of love. And it could be somebody, but it doesn't necessarily feel like it here. And we can expand on that and look at it. But it feels like you're finding out what you love. Maybe you're really, because this is your direction, this is your agenda, right? This is your life and what you are creating. You're starting to understand what you really love in your life. Not somebody else, not trying to whatever. It's about what you love. And this is bringing you to a new path of truth. Truth, and it's the Ace of Swords. Truth in the situation, truth in your past, truth in your future, truth in Virgo. Isn't that beautiful? What a triumph. And if you're not here yet, you're definitely going in that direction, because you got the Chariot, that's forward movement, both animals going forward. And it's almost like an unstoppable force. The only thing that can stop it is if you hang on to the swords, that 10 of Swords. And I can see that that's not the direction you're really going right now. So, okay, so we're just going to do a couple more cards to do some clarification for you. I'm going to look at, I'm picking up this one here. We're going to look at the apology, or see, this is also a card of apology. Page of Cups. Because there's a little fish, but it also could be the beginning of loving your life and loving the new direction and loving the understanding, because you have the truth, the sword of truth now. And that's an ace. That's an ace of swords is big. It's really big, because it's walking in the truth, walking in integrity, walking in education, walking in what you've learned, you know. And it feels like it's out in the shadows, you see. The sun's out. You can walk in your truth. Okay? So we are going to look at the Page of Cups. And this is great. So you have the three of Swords, and this is you healing from the heartbreak. And I don't know if this was this past situation or something before that. Might have been that. And but I think it might have been this past situation, because then we have the 7 of Cups reversed again. That is a double confirmation of what you just went through. Okay, so this is about that, and so you might get an apology. But I want you to know that it looks like this is the Empress, so this could be somebody, feminine energy, coming for apology. Let's just get a little bit more information. It could be it could represent you, and this could be you Virgo, or flip to the other party. It could resonate all or in part, because it could be you and kind of being leveled up to the Empress energy, because you've overcome so much. You've been through a lot of stuff, but you know who you are, and you're not going to give up. And you can still create, you can still build, and you can do this yourself, because you are in a progression. So, tell me a little bit more about this page of, let's do the Ace of Air, because I just got some information that there was, the Ace of Swords is also about the new start and the truth, but it's also about the truth about the past. So I just want to look at that. Queen of Wands. Okay, so let me do a couple more. The Sun, that's a confirmation on the Sun. There's two suns now. Okay, and then here's the Ten of Wands. That's a burden that's being released. I'll do one more here. And the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, wow. Okay, so this truth was about, there's a Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands represents the other party, a third party. Okay? So if there was a third party, because there was a Three of Swords, if there was a third party, it might be the truth about, it's coming in the apology about a third party. Okay? It's also, somebody needs to release their burdens, because Ten of Wands reversed. They've been unable to release it till they tell you the truth, because they want to tell you about the lies. So we got the truth about the lies. Wow. And then the sunshines and their success. And so I just want to get an idea of what this second sun, because this is the second sun in the reading, and this is incredible. Incredible. So if you're wondering, why was I going through all that? It was to clear some stuff and to clear what happened. But listen, you have the skills. When this comes back, if it hasn't come already, you have the skills to know if this is really the truth. Because it does look like it's going to be the truth, but you know, this is a general reading, so some or part may resonate. So some people may get the complete truth. But it feels like it is the truth about the lies and the deception of the past, okay? So, let me ask, I have to, I know you're wondering, so what's going to happen now? Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, there's Judgment reversed again. Okay, so we have two Judgment reversed. Wow. Okay, then we have the Ace of Wands. This doesn't look like there's going to be a new start, because I think you know not to go down this path again. That was the warning signs. Wow. But this is important though. There's something about the lack of communication in the past. This is Eight of Wands reversed. Okay. And the separation that you had between both parties, right? When you had to back away, that allowed your tower to fall. Allowed your tower to fall so you could deal with it and end it. Okay. Because before then, Judgment, you already had Judgment. What you weren't able to end it before then, okay? But it does give you the opportunity to end it, or it gives you the opportunity to restart it. But the fact that I have the Ace of Wands reversed doesn't look like you're going to be inspired to restart this because of what you were put through, and because you can kind of see down the road where this would lead again. Okay. Whew. Now, the other thing that keeping in mind is the Chariot. What I want to ask, what direction we're going in. 19 minutes here. So, because, well, let's find out, right? You're moving away from the regret, away from the sorrow of the Five of Cups. Okay, that's great. And you're moving towards more love in your life. You're moving. This is the Knight of Cups. So you're moving forward, bringing your love to someone else. I can love someone else. I deserve love, right, Virgo? I'm not wrecked. I'm not ruined. I'm not giving up on love. No, you deserve love. And there's justice. There's your justice. Yes. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? So you're going towards the truth, the path of truth, information, and then it comes to you, and then you have your justice. And your heart is still full of love. Okay, let's do one more here. That's just so beautiful. And there's a moon. And so this is a card of intuition, and so I think the skills that you were able to acquire is about secrets, knowing when to identify something's there. That was part of that maze that you couldn't get through, you know? And so you can feel it. It's intuition. And we were always given information everywhere, you know? And the easiest way we're given information is just like something just doesn't feel right. That's it. And if it's strong enough, based on the past, when you had it and you didn't know what it was, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as you know that it will not be good for you if you stay there, no matter what it is. You see how how valuable that can be in your future. You don't have to. You just say, "Hey, I'm sorry, it's not working for me." Whatever that is, to get you to safety, to get you and your chariot in the right direction for success, for justice. Because now you know how to wield that sword of truth, right? Yeah, justice. Wow. Have a great first week of October, darling. Take care.